Full script with markers. Must be 1,200 plus words. Midnight cold open. 3 months ago, Sarah had no idea that AI would change her life forever. It was just another ordinary day until she stumbled upon an AI algorithm that claimed to predict deaths 3 days before they happened. 0:30 setup. Sarah, a tech enthusiast living in New York City, was always on the lookout for groundbreaking AI innovations. On a fateful evening in January 2026, she came across a mysterious forum thread discussing an AI algorithm named Mortality Predictor. The thread was filled with testimonials from people who claimed the AI had accurately predicted their loved ones' deaths. Curiosity piqued. Sarah decided to investigate further. She downloaded the algorithm onto her laptop, following the instructions
meticulous. The setup process was surprisingly simple. Just a few lines of code and a brief questionnaire about personal data. As she completed the steps, a sense of unease began to settle in. What if this AI really worked? And what if it predicted something terrible? 1 o'clock, new development. The next morning, Sarah received an email from the Mortality Predictor. It contained a chilling message. A death will occur in your immediate circle within the next 3 days. Her heart raced as she tried to make sense of it. Was this just a prank? Or is there some truth to it? She decided to keep an eye on her friends and family, hoping it was nothing more than a coincidence. 1:30 new visual. Over the next few days, Sarah noticed subtle changes in her environment. People seemed more anxious, and conversations took unexpected turns. On the third day, she got a call from her brother, John, who sounded panicked. He told her that their grandmother had suddenly passed away. The prediction had come true. 2 o'clock, rising action. Shaken by the experience, Sarah delved deeper into the workings of the Mortality Predictor. She discovered that the algorithm analyzed vast amounts of data, including health records, social media activity, and even environmental factors. It used complex machine learning models to identify patterns that could indicate an impending death. But how accurate was it really? To test its reliability, Sarah asked a few close friends to try the algorithm. One of them, Mark, received a similar prediction. 3 days later, his best friend died in a car accident. The accuracy was unsettled. Sarah realized that this AI was not just a tool. It was a harbinger of doom. 3 o'clock, new question. As more people started using the Mortality Predictor, reports of accurate predictions flooded the internet. But with great power came great fear. People became paranoid, constantly checking the algorithm for any signs of danger. Friendships were strained, families were torn apart, and mental health issues skyrocketed. The algorithm had unleashed a wave of anxiety and despair. 3:30 new visual. Sarah knew she had to do something. She reached out to experts in AI, ethics, and technology to understand the implications of such a powerful tool. They warned her about the potential misuse and the ethical dilemmas it posed. Should people have access to information that could cause so much distress? And what if the predictions were wrong? 4 o'clock complications. The situation took a turn for the worse when false positives started occurring. Some people received predictions that never came true, leading to unnecessary panic and grief. Others faced discrimination and isolation due to their association with the algorithm. The consequences were far-reaching and devastating. Sarah decided to expose the truth behind the Mortality Predictor. She gathered evidence and contacted journalists to shed light on the dangers of the algorithm. But as she dug deeper, she uncovered a sinister plot. The algorithm had been created by a shadowy organization with ulterior motives. They were using it to manipulate and control people's lives. 5 o'clock, new mystery. The revelation sent shockwaves through the tech community. People demanded answers and accountability. Sarah became a spokesperson for those affected by the algorithm, advocating for stricter regulations on AI technology. But the real surprise was yet to come. 6 o'clock, climax. As the investigation unfolded, it became clear that the Mortality Predictor was just the tip of the iceberg. The organization behind it had developed other AI tools with equally terrifying capabilities. They were planning to use these technologies to reshape society according to their own twisted vision. Sarah and her allies worked tirelessly to dismantle the organization and prevent their plans from coming to fruition. In the end, they succeeded in exposing the truth and bringing the perpetrators to justice. But the scars left by the Mortality Predictor would take time to heal. Sarah realized that the true horror lay not in the predictions
themselves, but in the power they wielded over people's minds. 7 o'clock resolution. The story of the Mortality Predictor serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked AI technology. It reminds us that while AI has the potential to revolutionize our lives, it also comes with significant risks. We must approach it with care and responsibility, ensuring that it benefits humanity rather than causing harm. If you're enjoying this, hit subscribe. We post stories like this every day, and you don't want to miss the next. Subscribe and hit the bell. We drop new horror and creepypasta content every single day. The next story is even crazier. 7:30 session time. If you like this, watch our next video on a haunted chatbot that drives its users insane. Stay tuned for more spine-chilling tales from scary AI stories.